Good morning, Ross Squad. Good morning, beautifuls. I don't know who was live. I know that I was trying to watch Blossom live because it's always good to see people standing there in their truth. I know Chase was live earlier today, but I had to come live, you guys. So if the Ross Squad is available, pull up, you guys. Let's have this conversation. It's a beautiful Sunday morning in my neighborhood. I said, if I'm gonna jump on this live, I'm gonna jump on here early because you got these hoes want to get on here and deflect, and I'm about to run. Let me just put it out there. Let me say my good mornings to everybody. And I pray I'm not stepping on no toes because I really was trying to watch Blossom live, but y'all know I'm not finna let a hoe come for my children. And money talk with Mika, fuck you, bitch. Anytime I want to talk about you, I will. I will, because I feel like you a crook. You throw a rock and hide your punk ass hands. That's how I feel about you, bitch. So anytime I want to say you was a part of a motherfucking scam, bitch, that's what I'ma say. Let's just be clear. When you say Roz, bitch, put some motherfucking respect on my name with your secretive, undercover, dilapidated ass, okay? Okay, you guys. Hey, Erica. Hey, Candace. Hey, Katie. Hey, Keisha Boyd. Hey, Tamika Cole. Hey, Miss Hollywood. Hey, I see you looking, Andrew. Hey, Sabrea. Hey, Vanessa. Hey, Demi underscore spiritual. Hey, Salima. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Tina Turner 95. Hey, Karen Marie. Hey, Val Barnes. Hey, Latoya Lee. Hey, Elise Smith. How you doing, baby? Hey, True. Hey, Charlene. Hey, Jersey Girl oh 07. Hey, Joanne B. Hey, Monica Edwards. Hey, Mary Brown. Hey, Living with the Smiths. Hey, Miss D Shine, LLMM. Hey, Boo. Hey, Gwen Hudson. Hey, Glam of 10. How you doing, baby? Hey, Sharice Taylor. Hey, Miss Betty Taylor. Hey, Tiana Weathers. Hey, T Love Fam. Hey, Boo. Hey, Miss Hollywood. Hey, Hilla with Shar. Hey, Deborah. It's so many. I love y'all. I love y'all because when I pull up, y'all pull up. And I love the support. I love how you guys rock with me. And we've been paying attention to a lot of the same stuff, right? Shout out to everybody. See, me and Kim had a misunderstanding, but I haven't really had words with her, right? I steered clear because she was keeping company with a broad that I just did not want to be around, right? But I ain't really got nothing bad to say about them. I don't have anything bad to say about Beautiful Blossom. Her mother was upset at me. I think her mother was misunderstanding. I didn't put Blossom out my group. Blossom decided to leave my group, right? And it was a mutual respect. So I never really had problems with that. I just didn't want anybody saying they were gonna spit on me. But I know it was, you know, listen, you guys, I'm an adult woman. And I know that when you have energy, flying all around you guys and people are upset, they may say some things that they don't mean a week from now, right? I didn't hold no ill will towards anybody. I moved on with my content, right? And I talk about Bumpy Johnson. I react to Bumpy Johnson. This whole weekend, I have dedicated it to entertaining this sloppy ass broad, Sharita, because it was some shit that I needed to get off my chest. And I hope you guys understand. My daughter did a live last night and she stood in her truth. People say, oh, her voice is cracking. My daughter is not an arguer. Anybody that's really about that life to fight, they don't like to argue. My daughter is a professional woman, and I'm kind of jumping all over the place because it's so much that I want to tell y'all, right? It's so much. So say, slow down, Roz. I'm going to get it out. I'm going to get it all out. But my daughter did a live addressing this broad, right? My daughter investigates spirituality. She left the lady that did the hypnosis a wonderful review because she appreciated, how kind she was. I was against it. I'm being open to what my daughter feels, right? But I have to respect her wishes. And it's what's for her individually is probably not for me, but that don't mean I have to disrespect what she wants to investigate, right? This is the thing that I'm learning being a mother of an adult child, right? So, good morning, Lakeisha. I see you, baby. Hey, Dina Bailey. Hey, Simply Grateful. Hey, Cherie Shaw. I see all my beautiful sisters. But my daughter did a live. Nana spoke her truth and did well, expeditiously well. Thank you. Who said that? Let me see. I got time. Okay, Mary. Let me see. Let me come up to see. I want to thank you. Thank you, T Love fam. She did. But my daughter is not my oldest daughter. Listen, she's a woman of few words. Being a professional attorney, she can't get on here and just say any old thing, right? So she avoids this. I don't even know what to call this broad, right? I don't know what to call her. She's the worst of the worst, you guys. This barnyard bitch is the worst of the worst. She's a liar. She will never come on here and show. This hoe is like, just take my word that I was an amazing mother. Just take my word. But what we see in black and white is that you had multiple evictions during the course of you being a mother raising your children. This is what we have for a fact. And it's public information. So I'm going to see how to get that in my community post because I don't have to just say it. This broad have multiple evictions. So how can you be a stand-up mother and give your kids what they need with that type of track record alone? How can you be 42 years old and still sitting on your raggedy ass collecting food stamps? And this is what we know for a fact. And you're an able-bodied woman. You don't have any little kids that you're having problem with childcare that's prohibiting you from working. You don't have no excuse other than the fact that you are a lazy, ridiculous, despicable mother that none of your kids are really proud of. And this is why her children are children of very limited words when it comes to expressing who she is and what she means to them. Right? This is what I want to point out to you guys. Nana spoke her truth. Yes, she did. We love you, Ross. I love you too, Lakeisha. Baby Nana Live. I watched the replay. It was on point. I so love Nana, y'all. And I saw the original video Nana was referring to. Yes, Cassie, baby. But this whole she likes to lie. She can't sit up there and just swallow the beauty that me and my babies are building. We're still in the midst of this build, right? I went from being a mother that was able to give my kids a great deal of structure, no evictions, a lot of love, and I was able to date in court. In the process of doing that, I didn't skip a beat with my babies. And let me say this because these hoes like to always talk about life insurance. Me and my babies, we said, let's just have a nest egg. Let's have an account that if anything happened to anybody, since my oldest daughter and a few other people don't like the whole thing about life insurance. Everybody have their own individual way of how they're going to lay their loved ones to rest, right? I respect everybody that say, hey, we want to go get life insurance, right? But people got to respect the fact that I said I'm going to have some money sitting right here and we're going to add to it every single month. And we're going to take that money just in case of an emergency. Respect my point of view too. At least I came out here and was honest. I could have came on here and said, oh yeah, we got plenty of life insurance. No, I'm telling you guys, it is individual ways that you can prepare for an unfortunate situation, right? But don't disregard my way because you think your way is better. Let me do it my way. Because we're individuals, you do it your way. Because I don't believe a broad that has multiple eviction and could not house her children to this current day. We're not talking about a year ago. We're not talking about 3 years ago. We're talking about today. You live in shitty conditions and you know this. You are fully aware of this. Everybody on YouTube know that you live in a damn blue barn. It's no secret. Take your time, Ross. I got you, Renee. I got time. Okay, Mary. Let me see what you guys are saying. Oh my God, Ross, I absolutely related to Nana's live. My daughter and I have the same relationship. Keisha B. A lot of us. A lot of us, I adore Nana. Thank you, Porson Doll. She adore you too. You guys have a lot of the same beliefs, right? You guys are very spiritual people. I recognize that in you and her. And as mothers, we have to be open because I was raised. Father God, prayer, right? But with the new generation, with you guys, you guys are younger. You guys are, we're in the sun of the Aquarius, which everything is coming to pass, right? Like things are being investigated and looked deeper into, which I understand things change with time. You guys have a lot more information than I had coming up, but I'm open to embrace what you guys have to say too, right? Because I'm not closed minded. I'm not going to sit here and say, I'm never going to show you guys where I live, how I live, who I am. Just believe what I say. No, I invite you guys into my home. Because if I'm going to give constructive criticism, I want you guys to know that I'm willing to walk the walk. I'm going to stand in my truth and give you guys my God honesty. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be as open as I possibly can without saying too much because this is social media. But I want you guys to have enough um, trust in me that you can say, no, we've been to Ra's house. We've been over there. We've seen her children. We've met her children. We know exactly the dynamic. Her children speak freely. I didn't know that my daughter was coming live last night. I never imagined that she would ever address this broad because I know my daughter is not an arguer. I know that my daughter is a professional woman. I did not know, but my daughter had just about enough, right? Of the lies, of the slander, of the twisting of her words, of going back 2 years to find a review that she gave her hypnosis and try to slatter it or try to twist it into something that it just was not, right? Because this is what this ridiculous hoe do. We really rock with you in real life, Ross. Thank you, April Brown. I love you for that. Thank you. And if I'm ever wrong, listen, don't ever be reluctant to say, Roz, let me correct you. Somebody corrected my spelling yesterday. Thank you. I spell just like I talk, Ragley. I do. Y'all laugh at me, but then, but I'm open because I'm not going to ever be closed off where I can't take what you guys are saying to help me. I accept every tool that people want to put in my basket because I know it helps for my own benefit, right? So I'm never going to be that person that get offended because somebody's correcting me. I'm just not set up like that. I welcome that stuff, right? Nana is very intelligent. She spoke her truth, and they can learn something for her if they start. Hey, let me pin you, Tiffany Hall. They can learn something from her. I learned from my child. You know what I'm saying? I was that mother, you guys. I don't give Bumpy Johnson advice because I just don't like her. I still tell you guys, I don't know her not to like her. The only reason why I can't stand this slop of a cow that gets on here with her scams and her lies without having any proof to sustain what she is saying, the only reason why I can't stand her because she comes from a hateful place, a very low vibrational place. And I don't like to be in close proximity to low vibrational people because that shit will rub off on you. I want to vibrate high. I want to be happy. I want to, enjoy life in this lifetime, right? Because some people believe we have many. But we have to embrace that we're in that the one that we have right now currently, right? Right? This is what I'm saying. That's right. Everyone have their own path to walk. Yes, Miss Teresa. What Nana did was something like hovering. I would love for her to let me see, tap into hovering. Yes, and she will. My daughter's open. She is a life learner. She loves to learn, you guys. Listen, you guys, I'm so thankful that God gave me her. She set the bars so high. You know that all my children really set their goal based on what they saw their older sibling doing, right? Even Myron. He was in pursuit of being a business owner because his sister had already set the bar so high. But this the same people that they get on here and try to assassinate things with lies. And I'm sick of it. The proof is The proof is that this lady, Sharita, was evicted multiple times. This lady, Sharita, children talk with their heads hanging low. This lady, Sharita's daughter, was in a relationship for 1 year, 12 months, and have a few-day-old baby. That means that her mother didn't even teach her the value of allowing a man to court her, to learn this man. She didn't gave him a baby without a marriage, without a commitment, without anything, and he moved into her apartment. But then we got Kylia over there gravitating to her baby daddy's mother that we see, right? I see this and I can show y'all this. Not even her mammy. You know why? Because Sharita dropped the ball with her children. Now she can come on here and say, oh, I did this, I did that. Show us, because all we see is evictions in a blue barn and your kids not being able to make contact with the camera, not wanting to be associated with you, not standing in the paint for you. You have gave them a piss poor life. You can't even turn on your camera today, but you want to be a leader. See, a leader leads by example. We ain't seen shit from her. I don't even understand why people listen. They life got to suck big time to listen and know that you are listening to lies that this person will never be able to prove. Take my word type of bitch. Sorry, y'all, because it's Sunday. I'm not gonna do too much cussing. Rob, speak your truth and damn what the haters has to say about you. We are standing on the side of the truth. Let me pin you, Erica Robinson. And that's what I love about the Raw Squad, the Dope Sisters. We only want the truth. But I was gonna tell you guys, I got the notification from Hygiene just like everybody else. I did not expect my daughter to go live yesterday. And when I got in that live, listen, I was so delighted that she was going to tell her truth and she was going to explain, although I would never get on the phone to ask my daughter to come explain a motherfucking thing. Y'all know why? Because my Janae's already told me I don't want to deal with these people. I wish you wouldn't pay attention to these people. Did y'all hear her last night? She does not listen to these people. Marjane has a whole nother sector that she watch. It don't even have anything to do with this sector that I'm in. She may come across my videos, but she's like, I'm not entertaining that foolishness. Look at the people you're arguing with, Mom. I'm not doing that. Like, this is the advice that she gives me. So listen, y'all, these people be so crazy. The bottom of the barrel, KT. She is a despicable human. Despicable. Garbage pail. And listen, I'm not saying this because I dislike the annoyance of this person. I still don't know this broad, but what I could tell you guys, she failed her life, her children's life, because they associated with her. They attached to her. Everything that broad went through, she took her babies with her. This is why, again, they'll never date somebody that even look like their mother. They are ashamed, in my opinion. All of her sons are ashamed of her. She dropped the ball. She over there, let me tell y'all something. Don't nobody go get a crippled man that got you shacked up in a barn because he was a hot choice. He was a good pick. No, you went pick what the fuck you could get. You was homeless. Then let me tell y'all something. Hold on, y'all. Let me drop down. She probably was so happy that Nana responded to her. Yeah, you know she was. She's pathetic. She knows she can never stand next to Nana, the woman in the Raw Squad. We're women of, let me see, quality. Let me get back up here. Of quality over here. Antoinette Winfield. You know I'm finna pin you, boo. Deplorable. Renee. Listen, BYB needs to stop and move on with her life. She's gonna run all her people off over there. Yes, she is, Vanessa. Yes, she is, Vanessa. She gonna run them off. It's listen, after today, I'm ending this week. Some people say that this is the first day of the week. Some people say this is the last day of the week. I'm going to take it as the last, and I'm not doing this again. We're going to hear this lady continue because I'm her content. She's nothing without me. Her channel is nothing without me. Those people wouldn't even know her if it wasn't for Roslyn. She brags about me and monetized in 7 days because of Roslyn's help. Because of Roslyn putting her in the front center and having people acknowledge her existence. That's the damn truth. And anybody that's been with me from day one, you guys know it's the truth. It's the damn truth. So she's gonna hold on to me for dear life because that hole will sink. That channel will evaporate into thin air if she don't hold on to me. So this is what we see. Don't mean that I'm going to begin a new week focus on that. I'm just going to understand it is what it is. We're going to hear her make up stuff every single day. Her imagination is going to run wild with no facts, just assumptions, just, empty things about people that she really don't know in real life, cannot walk with. I'm going to accept that and pay this whole dust because she needs me. I don't need this bitch. She's trying her hardest to dig up something. Yes, Pennywise. Yes, she is. This is what we see. Let me see. Give none, take none. Thank you for the $20 super sticker, baby. Give none, take none. Thank you, baby. Thank you for supporting my channel, love. Yeah. So this is what we're going to see. Right, Roz. Folks study how. Hold on. Let me come back up, baby. Let me get a control of this chat. Shalonda, I'm that girl Anderson. Say, right, Roz. Folks study hollering about little bitty channels, but clearly had to start somewhere. Let me ping you. She came in with an agenda. I believe because it's a lot of stuff that came out with that whole scam from yesterday. A lot has unfolded. Allegedly, this lady Brit or Andres or whatever her name is, she was a tree supporter. We know that this broad that lives in a barn, she was a huge tree supporter. I believe that this broad Bumpy, the barn lady, I believe that she's been pulling the wool over a lot of our eyes with hardship stories. But now that we know that that's her plan, it's a connection to Yvonne Anderson that's connected to the lady in the barn. I believe Money Talk with Mika is the one that kind of dice up a lot of the information that she puts on her community posts. I believe that she is the person that's good at editing. I believe that she is the mastermind and the manipulation far as what this barnyard lady posts. Because we know Barnyard couldn't even make a thumbnail, but I believe that that's Mika as well. So this is why I say Mika's name. She could say no, 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 but I say yes. This is what I freaking believe, right? But like I was telling you guys, let me not go all over the place. The crazy lady ain't going to never stop because you're her meal ticket. Miss Miss Tish Lieber. Yes, I bring her money. Talking about me brings her an audience. Talking about me keeps her channel stimulated, right? But she's a bum, yucky ass broad, and that's just the truth. That's the damn truth. I hope y'all can hear me. Hold on. Hold on 1 minute. Let me make sure you guys can hear me because something just happened to my phone. Let me go to my settings. Hold on. Hold on. Let me turn that off and turn it on. Let me come over here. You guys can tell me if y'all can hear me. Because something just happened to my phone. Hold on. She's sitting on the shelf. I could talk about her for many, many years to come, right? And I don't know. I'm not even finna entertain you because that's what you want me to do, Steph. Let me delete you, bitch. Now you can't say nothing else, and I can sit here and call you 1,000 bitches, and you're muted over here, and I'll never find you on Google because I'm not looking for you, ho. See, again, you're looking for me. Nothing but the truth, toy. You know I'm gonna bring it to you, baby. Let me come back up. Nana was a class act last night. BYB should be highly. Let me click on here. April Love say BYB should be highly embarrassed, but she's so sick that she think it's a win. But what it shows is this: she is. Let me see. Hell bent. Nana is really a woman. Yes. Let me pin you, April Love. Who goes live to talk about their bills and children needs? We all need help, but gee, she only talk about her and her children need Jersey Girl because that's how she set it up for people to contribute to her piss poor life. We see the play. We see how she manipulates the hell out of her audience, right? Everybody with eyes can see it. And one thing that I am happy about, you guys, is that because now that we see it, she's going to have to think of another clever way to move because she's only here because the hoe is broke. She don't know me, but she's got a lot of these people like she got top flight information about Rosalind. No, she don't. But I'm gonna take Chase advice, and I'm gonna start bringing you back, guys, back into my home. Forget this man taking screenshots. I'm gonna pull back up and use my hands and communicate to you guys and get back to my reactions on Bumpy Johnson because this has all been a distraction for what I really want to do. I want to see her improve her life for the sake of her daughter because that's the only one that got to witness all this toxic ass behavior, all this money grab, piss poor schemes that we watch Bumpy Johnson do. And I can tell y'all this just by what she's been posting because y'all know I keep my head on a swivel because just because I'm focused and responding to a yucky bitch, I still see the moves that Bumpy Johnson are making. I could walk and chew bubblegum at the same time. She's not getting what she's trying to get out of pulling the wool over people's eyes. So she's on her community post complaining because all the effort to pull is not adding up to pull her up out of this hole that she done dug for herself with all that stupid ass spending habits, right? No saving, no willpower. Yeah, I've been watching Bumpy and I got amazing reactions to come. I got 2 weeks worth of reactions, and I'm telling you guys, it's a forever thing because she's not gonna change. I'm gonna stop talking about Bumpy Johnson when I see her take the initiative to give her babies a structured, more loving lifestyle. And if she never do it, then I'm never gonna stop reacting to her. It just is what it is. Do better, Bumpy Johnson. That's my slogan. That's my logo. That's my claim to fame. BYB being canceled on my end. We canceling that hoe again. I'm done after today. I don't care if she say I was out there prostituting. And I'm just, y'all know how I listen. I would never. But I don't care what she say. I gave her enough time. I responded. I'm not, it's nothing else for me to do. Roz, they are trying to let me see, defeat you. Don't give that wish to satisfy. 21 guys, they can't touch me. I'm a mighty woman. I know that I have warrior traits. Defeat who? I got time. It's a beautiful Sunday. My house is clean. You know, I don't have much to do. I said, I'm going to take me a walk today. I have leisure time. My clothes are clean. I'm prepared for my week. I got time today. These hoes can't touch me at all. Demi Score say, period. Let me see. She's moving, I guess, selling everything. Oh, Tiffany Hall. She's not moving. Tiffany, she's trying to save herself from embarrassment from being put out of that frog's land. She don't like that house, but she don't dare want to watch us see her house go into foreclosure where she lose it because of her stupid Irresponsible spending habits. Overexerting herself with all these bills, and not really thinking about the long term of things. This is what we're seeing from Bumpy Johnson. So, yeah, everything is for sale. She can't afford to pay for those storages. Girl, bye. Yeah, BYB, your 15 minutes of fame is up, horseman. Let me ping you. Roz, you went out of town and she still has something to say because she has no content. Tammy, exactly. She can't listen, y'all. One thing that this broad will never do, she'll never pull up and stand in her truth. She'll never admit the fact that she lives in piss poor condition. She failed all her damn children. All of them. None of them will get up here and talk with great intellect the way my daughter did. And I don't like comparison to this bitch because it's no competition. This bitch is not in a race that I'm running. This bitch is beneath me, and I don't like to be like that. But this hoe, it is what it is. Frogland, yes, Viola. She don't listen, y'all. Listen, in my opinion, as soon as you stop responding to her, God is going to whoop her down. Listen, Carolyn Hodge. I know that. God said, if you don't move out the way for me to do it, I'm just going to let you keep on doing what you do. I know God can do it better with this person. I know he can. And as soon as I let go and let God, I know I'm going to get a front row seat. I know this. Let me practice what I know, right, you guys? That's why I said today will be the last day. Let me see. I'm late. Hey, Roz. Hey, cutie sweets. Hey, boo. Dion NYC Teresa. How is your knees doing from pulling out the bushes? Always begging on another family, always bragging on another family member shit. What do she got? Vicky McCurry, nothing. Listen, nothing. BYB, you're done. Move around. Say it again, Sharon. It's over for her. It's over for her. And like I was about to say, you guys, I'm about to bring you guys back in. I like that better. I don't care what they got to say about me. I love me, you guys. I'm proud. I was so, listen, I'm a work in progress, but to hear my children acknowledge, understanding and acknowledging why I had so much structure, why I've been like this my whole life. I didn't just get organized as a 40-year-old woman. I knew that I wanted organization a long time ago. I desired to be a mother. And let me tell you guys something. And this could be the young lady story that's attached to Bumpy Johnson. My mother had an addiction, right? So with my mother, I knew what I wanted from her. So everything I wanted from my mother, I knew early on that when I became the mother, that I was going to be everything I desired from my mother, right? Although my mother was able to function through her addiction, she dropped the ball in certain areas that I said, I'm not going to do it. So my hardship with my mother allowed me to be different with my children and prioritizing a roof over their head and a comfortable environment for them to be in. It was top priority because my mother had not given me that. My grandmother gave me that, but I desired it from my mother. So sometimes our downfall, even with Bumpy Johnson daughter, it could be a sense of motivation. We can, because I desired a mother, of my own, I was able to be the mother that I wanted, right? You guys, y'all get what I'm saying? So when I hear my daughter get on here and understand why I sat them all together at a dinner table and got in their business daily, why I made every holiday and birthday so special to them, and she could see why I did what I did at 31, and she could appreciate it. Although when she was younger, she would fuss about things, right? He did not want to fight with Joelle to put on a coat when it was cold outside, right? Because I'm at work and that was her responsibility to make sure her little 5-year-old brother had on a coat, right? And he would fight with her because that Juju was always giving my Janelle a hard time. Roz, they are trying, yeah, but they can't touch me, 21 guys. Hello, Roz and Chat. Hey, Sabria. It is what it is. Say it again, Lawanda. Give me underscore spiritual, say period. Miss Bridget, say Roz. Mothers goes through up and downs with their children when bonding to get on an understanding or whatever the scenario may be. Nana spoke her truth. She's a awesome woman who is sick of BS. Yes, she is, Miss Bridget. Yes, she is. Vanessa say, do better, Bumpy Johnson. Please do. Please do. Or let's just pray for the young lady that's attached to her, her daughter. Let's pray that she has a heart that desires different for herself, right? Just as I did with my mother. I'm a good mother because I desired it from my own, right? Let's pray that over the young lady. She's moving, I guess, selling everything. No, she ain't moving. She trying to save that barn. Kids by the son say Raw squad numbers are strong. Stay from over there and don't give that mess no energy. Yes. Say it again. Hey, Miss Jen Mocha. She say speak it. Good afternoon, beautiful Ross and the Ross Squad, Miss Chase and the Double Sisters. Hey, Tracy Bailey. T Mac said some of those women on the other side really need to do a self check. Let me pin you. Let me pin you because I feel the same way. I feel the same way, but guess what? That's more of their problem than ours, right? You guys, like, that's another thing. I have to disattach and I have to say, look who she's talking to. Do I care what they think about me? No. Look at her audience. I don't give a damn about what she got going on. I don't give a damn who's stupid enough to listen to that bull crap. This is what I got to tell myself, right? Let me see. Candace Jones, Royalty Queen, is saying at Demi underscore spiritual. I can't see that ass whooping happening at all. Ooh, baby. Let me see. And you, let me see. Miss Hennessy say, and you not the only one to talk about Bumpy Johnson. It's all the content creators do the same thing. Pointed it all on Ross. Miss Hennessy, you know what it is about me? Let me toot my own horn, right? Them hoes are jealous that they have witnessed a young black mother be successful, raise a successful children. My house and everything, I carry it well. I take pride in my appearance. You know, they have built a level of jealousy for me because they know that they are unmade beds that's ashamed to show their life, that really was looking at a blueprint through me to better their situation. But if I had advice for BYB, it would be go to a shelter. That farm, that barn looks hazardous. You can start by picking yourself up by the bootstraps and getting on a different path, right? You can, like, I wouldn't settle for an old decrepit ass man to house me. It's just something that my standards would not allow me to do. But the reason why they're so focused on me is not about me speaking on Bumpy Johnson. It's because they have developed a level of hatred and jealousy because I'm everything that those hoes are not. And this is why they would never come from behind their camera. I love what Kim Glam to Gam had to say today. Glam to Gam, y'all see she was going off. Y'all see she was stating some facts. I love the fact that she said, you want to be raw so bad. You done did everything but turned on that camera. I said, girl, that's the damn truth. And she's not going to bring herself to do that because she's ashamed. Now, somebody so god awful ashamed can't tell me nothing. See, I don't trust the naked man to offer me a shirt. You ain't got a shirt to give. This is how I feel about BYB. You ain't got the advice to give. You've been in hiding. In hiding. Thank you, Tracy 414. Roz, they can't handle the truth. They can't handle what you are given. Thank you for the $10 super sticker, baby. Not at all. Not at all, you guys. Not at all. And I'm only gonna stand on the side of the truth. I'm not gonna get up here and waste my time to lie and have to remember what I said. Yeah, I don't have a memory like that. I just hit 50. I'm not holding on to information. I got to give you guys exactly what I feel because I will forget a damn lie quick because I'm getting older. I can't hold on to all that information. Shit, only but the truth. Yeah, BYB, your 15 minutes of fame is over. Let me see. Yes, Tammy, let me come down. BYB takes pride in your blue barn. Girl, be proud. Tell her again. Glam was speaking facts about BYB. Vitamin Girl. Yes, she was. Yes, she was. Hey, in the cut, say, who the hell? Let me slow this down. I'm gonna click right there on you, Tammy G. In the cut, say who the hell would buy anything from that warehouse that has rat droppings, roaches, and mold? Yuck! I don't care if she was giving it out for free. I don't want it. Let me pin you, cause she don't even want that. She don't want it. Do y'all see that cheap ass furniture? What she's doing is saying, let me tell y'all what Bumpy Johnson is saying. And this is so crazy because she's a thief, in my opinion. She's a thief, a highway robber. She's basically trying to convince people that she has something that's worth it. If it was worth it, she would keep it. We see the conditions of that Frogville. If you had nice stuff up in there, you would put it where you're living at, right? It's a lot. It's a bunch of cheap furniture, cheap TVs that she is trying to convince these people to pay her, give her money, and haul it away. When she needs to pay somebody to haul that shit to the dump. But she's trying to get out of that because it's only doing her a favor. She can't afford, let me just tell you guys, all the manipulation. She can't afford to pay the money to keep that stuff stored because she would just simply do that. She's not a woman that likes to take care of business. She got about 20 people in there. She's giving them a couple of dollars, probably $5 to $10 an hour. Because I bet you she got them on an hourly rate. All those people in there working like dogs for those kibbles and bits when she know it's all a favor to her. She's trying to get from up under that bill. That's it, y'all. I need this stuff out of here because I can't keep afford to pay to store these all this garbage. So she's manipulating the hell out of her audience. Come get it. Matter of fact, come buy it. Manipulation at its best. I told you guys she's scraping the bottom of the barrel. And this is why she can't take time to get her little girl in school because it stands in the way of a manipulating ass hustle. Like, it's simple, you guys. And she get mad when I pull up and say it. But that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. That's like me opening my garage, knowing that I am tired of looking at certain stuff out there. So I'm going to manipulate people to come buy it when I just need to get up and pay my son and do a garbage dump. Take this stuff to the dump, Jewel. You know what I'm saying? Let me pay for the gas. Let me pay for the dump fees. But she's not even a good person like that. She'll manipulate the hell out of her audience. That 1.5 million subscribers, they're going to pay her whole life. Lazy ass wenches. That's exactly what they are. Tiffany Hall say facts. I fell out of Grandma Bush's. She definitely exposed BYB for the stalker. She is sending Mika to sock trees in the bread bins. Yes, nothing to think with. That, and you see how slimy money talk with Mika move? Another woman cannot send me to go watch another woman. Look how low these hoes go. And I remember Bumpy Johnson talking about it. That lady even gave the man $20 to see if Bumpy Johnson sold him some drugs. You see how slimy money talk with Mika move? She like, oh, if I don't say too much, they not gonna associate with me. Only a fool would disconnect you. We can look at you about the company that you keep. You friends with a broad that get on here and lie about her whole existence. But you her friend, and you say we jealous of that girl, but I say pick your friends better because that friend got you looking like some type of slime ball, a slime ball. Roz, she said posted all that old pictures show you now, girl. Girl, that girl, listen. Mary will say VV facts. I gotta see what VV said. Let me come up, you guys. Let me see, Glam. Get the like button from me last night and today. Dion NYC, I'm with you, baby. Miss Janice say, Day Day, you got to be kidding me. All that, what her boss is doing, tagging her and her platform, and she's still stagnated. Let me see, Day Day, you got to be kidding me. All that her boss is doing, tagging her on her platform, and she's still at a standstill. What happened, Miss? Oh yeah, I let BYB take part in your thing, in your barn. Yes, Glam was speaking facts about BYB. Yes, she was. Y'all, I'm over here tickled truly. She says so much vile and evil shit, but gets on live crying. Ooh, baby, who crying? Speaking, Ross, I got you small talk with Lakeisha. Woo, child, Tremaine. Yeah, I was in her bushes. Yeah, Vicky, we all were, and it's okay. It's okay. Glam spoke facts last night and this morning. Yes, T Love, I heard it. Bougie Boo say she rolled that tail. Laugh out loud. Yes, she did. I am Laura Ann. Okay. Let me see. They envy you in your life, Miss Teresa. Period. Point blank. Let me pin you. And I just got to swallow that because listen, I'm proud of my life too. I'm proud that all my hard sweat and tears, I can kind of like sit back and parlay. I'm learning how to let Davion gain more independence. I'm still listen, I'm a lifetime learner too, you guys. If I could take my babies and keep them forever in my bosoms, I would. But I know that it's doing a disservice. So I'm trying to let my babies go, Davion and Jewel. I'm trying to put them out there and say fly, right? But as much as I just say, hey, so I'm a life learner too. Say it again, Andrea, I will. It looks like it needs to be condemned. Zatanya, it definitely do. And my daughter couldn't believe. After her life, I called her. I said, do you know Kalia allegedly, because we never seen the baby over there, right? But allegedly, Kalia took her new infant baby into those conditions. And my Janae couldn't believe it. She said, well, she just don't know no better. I said, she don't, but look who raised her. This is why she got a baby by a man that she's been in a relationship for 1 year. 9 months of those 12 months, she was pregnant. So her mother didn't even teach her about courting. Her mother didn't teach her about courting from a distance. Now she's shacked up. Now she's playing house, and just because he say he'll marry you, let's see when you get there. Let's see how many babies come behind it. This lady ain't taught her children nothing. All her sons are doing is latching on to coaches. They are in high desperation, searching for a way out of the fuck messed up, let me not cuss, the piss poor conditions that they mother have gave them. Ain't nothing been glamorous about it. Those kids can't kick their feet up and relax and really focus on their studies. They got to make sure they're studying just to get through football because they can't just relax and know that they have support at home. They're in an old man's house and been there for 10 plus years in those shitty conditions. And I don't have to say allegedly, and she brags about that. It's not braggable. It's not nothing to brag about, you guys. It's a shame. Let me see. Yep, day. I put a post in the sister circle about depressed as crying, but yes, she's always talking about y'all. Who was crying, you guys? Let me see. Let me go up, you guys. Hey, Carmen. Carmen speaking. Carmen say, Day Day. She's crying because she looked in the mirror. Oh, wow. Royalty Queen say, Hey, Day Day. I'm coming up in the chat, you guys, because I missed a few things. Let me see. Day Day is wait. Tremaine is waving at you, Day Day. I'm about to share it so she can get her views up. Okay, who is that, Davion? Let me see. What happened, Day Day? T Mac is asking. Hey, y'all. Good morning, Day Day. When, Day Day? Let me see. What? Davion, I thought you had a musical to attend today. Wait, why is Ashanti cry? Oh, honey, is that wildebeest crying? Let me pin Day Day because we all want to know who's crying. Let me see. DI would say, like brothers and sisters do. Yeah, yeah. The proof is in the pudding. Her life tells it all. Who said that? Let me, Teresa. That's what I'm saying. Those people, like, don't show them, don't show you. They already know where you live. She said, oh, people see my kitchen. People see my brick house. No, we only see the barn. Like, girl, she wants to convince people that something exists that don't. Let me see. Ashanti, the wildebeest, is over there crying. All the crazy stuff that I said, I can't even feel bad for her. Cry a mother swinging river, you slow, dilapidated walrus. Cry, you sick, twisted broad. Cry me a river. I don't get, listen. Post it. I don't see how she was able, hold on. I don't see how she was able to stay living in those conditions in that barn. Small talk with Lakeisha, me either. Lord, I was on the floor. Kids by the sun, Roz laughed. Girl, I can't believe that wildebeest was crying. It's not time yet. Okay, baby. My baby got a musical to go report on, you guys. Like, my baby, they be doing some amazing stuff, you guys. I am proud. Let me see. 80-pound neck is crying. I think I didn't see it, but I was so poor. Poor Sadal. She gonna be over there. Listen, she probably over there fighting the wall. Ashanti Ma. Okay, baby. Let me see who made little girl. Now she the real little. Listen, I don't feel nothing for that evil ass person. BB say, right, wait, let me 80-pound neck, y'all. That takes me out the game because she really is with that thick, nappy ass hair. Let me see. BB say, Roz, there was still a lot of reactions channels speaking on Bumpy. But Roz, you are the best, and folks want to let me see the goat gone. Keep doing you, Roz. BB, let me pin you. I ain't going nowhere, baby. They ain't gonna be able to. They ain't gonna be able to put what they ain't gonna be able to pry me out of what I want to do, honey. I'm strong within my rights, right? Go get a say. Did I hear BYB boys get an SSI check? Yeah. Listen, she said YouTube was her second income, right? Social Security and EBT is her main income. This is why she sat on her behind, just like her raggedy ass mama. She said her mama never worked. Did y'all hear Kim Glam to Gam say that this broad has not had a job in over 14 years? So on 14 years, she been so comfortable that you talk about a hillbilly scraping the bottom of the barrel. How much is Social Security, you guys? How much food stamps do you think that she could get? Like, can't nobody live off that, just like can't nobody live in that blue barn. Nobody with needs, wants, desires would settle for that shit. But this raggedy smut, that raggedy smut, and then she'll hide her truth. She will never come up here. What Kim tell her? Go comb your hair. This hoe don't comb her hair. This hoe turns on that camera in the morning. I bet you she didn't even take 5 minutes to go brush her teeth. I can bet that, you guys. I know that I'm a content creator, well, reaction channel, and I get overwhelmed with just one video. I have to sit still in my house for an hour and do this video, and it can be overwhelming. I can think of a million things that I could have done within that hour's time, right? So you look at a broad that's on this video, on this platform all day, and you think about one thing that they have accomplished in their day. Nothing but the videos. Nothing but the videos, you guys. And it's a content to content creator that we understand how this is time consuming, right? And if you only listen, you guys, if I'm gonna get this video done today, and then I'm gonna have to reprogram myself to focus on something else I want to do around my house, because you could get stagnated and stuck in this social media world. And some people submit to it. I fight myself from being submit. I don't submit because I want to be able to feel accomplished within my day. And just making a video is not enough accomplishment for me. I got real stuff to do. I may want to go get rid of some old stuff out of my refrigerator because I can't stand a nasty icebox. Like, I have different type of goals, right? Like, girl, bye. Let me see. Tanya always knock it out the park, and she knows how to edit. Ooh, kiss by the sun. Tanya's skits are hilarious. Hilarious. Let me see. It's not mom. Okay. Let me see. Bridget Omar say Rob's Bumpy trying to get rid of all that trash instead of throwing it away. And Gerald is looking for her to serve her papers because of that threat. $2,000. So she's running to the Bahamas, in my opinion. So she finna leave the little girl again, and she gonna be over there. They gonna be able to make a dime. Let me see. Kids Mother Son say I can freestyle a skit. I'm a damn clown, but I have to stop laughing, girl. You are telling the truth, Roz. Yes, Lisa Clark, nothing but the truth. She took that baby out of state, and the baby not a month old yet. Ooh, Brenda. And when she run into the mother-in-law house, she took the little bit baby. That she ain't taught that little girl nothing. That, and look, and she brags about it. That girl can't even talk correct English. Do you guys hear Kalia's voice? I mean, her language, or not her language, but her conversation. Huh? What the? I'm like, what did she say? She talk like really like she's slow. Bobby acts slow. Bryson disgusted by all his whole existence, and little caveman is really not living in his truth. But she act like we don't see this. We see this. She failed her damn children. Shit. Got pregnant 3 months after knowing him. Let me pin you, porcelain doll. Cause we all know it takes 9 months for that baby to develop. She's only been courting him for 1 year. She wants to get up under his mom and his family. She knows that her mother is a failure. What my daughter say last night, she know who her mother is. She know how his mother is. She can see the goddamn difference. She's not blind. She may be a little slow, but she ain't blind. And she jumped on that penis with no protection immediately. So what did her raggedy ass mama teach her? You didn't make that young man put on a condom. You took all his bodily fluids in your ass. Your mom didn't tell you that that's gross. It take longer than a year to establish trust for somebody to get that up close and personal to you. He didn't have to earn that from you. Now you got him shacked up in your subsidized apartment that your mammy and everybody manipulated paperwork for you to get. Like, girl, bye. Girl, I could go on and on and on. Don't make me make her listen. Don't make me add her to my content about doing better as a mother. Cause y'all know I could teach all these hoes something. I could teach BYB, Bumpy Johnson, money. I could teach money to all them hoes how to be better parents. Did I hear Beautiful Blossom say that Money Talk with me can have a child and she can't even get his address? What type of shit is that? One of my kids telling me, I don't want you to know my location. You can't even know where I live. Girl, I would be hurt. I can't know where you live, so what did I do to you? BYB, what did your friend do to her children where he's hiding his location? You got to be a raggedy ass mama for your son to separate that far from you. Y'all see what I'm saying? These hoes can really be added to my list of things that these broads can do better as mother. Did y'all hear my daughter say that I'm qualified to do so? I could tell these bitches a thing or two. Yeah, I can. Because they failed their children. Brooklyn Queen say, hey, Rosboo, just running in when that camera went on. Them baby bikes and that bed set up for baby girl. All I saw was holiday heart. Those kids' happiness means nothing to her. Let me pin you. Did you see all they stuff up in there? Did you? But it's just so sad. It's so sad, you guys. She don't even want to sort through the stuff. Them people gonna be over there stealing. She don't even know what she stored in there. Let me tell y'all the likes of Bumpy Johnson. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. 1 minute. 1 minute. You guys the likes of Bumpy Johnson. While she don't even know what she's selling. She had people going there to put the stuff in. She got people in there sorting the stuff to sell. She don't know what she got. Those people could be taking stuff out the back door. She not gonna miss it. Because that's what a chaotic lifestyle looks like. She got clothes in there that her kids didn't even get the opportunity to wear because she don't put shit on hangers. She don't pack their dresser drawers. She talking about, oh, it's brand new panty. Like, I'm sure your daughter didn't wear it because she has so many. I'm sure that shit was just all mixed up and you don't even really never know what you got. Like, that got to be the most craziest, stressfulest way to live. I can't think straight if I don't have order and organization in my house. Listen, I can't vibrate high if my living conditions have me stressed out about chaos. Like, I don't see how these people have mastered that. It takes skills. People is over there robbing Bumpy Johnson blind. She thinks she getting over on them. I can promise y'all it's somebody over there getting over on her. I can promise y'all that. Let me see. Let me come up, you guys. Well, let me go down because I get so lost. Cassie say, didn't they say the baby that passed remains was in the warehouse? That's sick and sad. Yes, she said that. Now let's see her be able to find it. You see how she disregards some shit like that? Listen, Bertha say, hey, Sonia Vaughn. That's why her life is so upside down. No order at all. I could never. Black Remy Ma. We listen, women of substance, we know. They act like we not qualified when we know. Let me see. She had her baby ashes in there. So sad. She's a monster. Don't listen, a monster. That's supposed to be so sacred. You're supposed to design a place for girl. So it's crazy. I can't stand. Let me see. I can't stand stuff everywhere. Me either, Mary Brown. It makes you. It stresses you. It stresses you. Let me see. LaWanda say, I saw that at Miss Hollywood. She was ready to get rid of that little girl by any means necessary. She told her nobody wants to keep you because you don't listen. Instead, that's horrible, mammy. Makes me sick. Oh, wow. See, I missed that video. So she flying off the handle on her daughter. Y'all know the little girl's gonna take a lot of abuse. A lot of her frustration is gonna be directed at this little girl because she's in a pickle, a messed up situation. Nobody's taking her threats lightly. People are pursuing her. I have police reports where she threatened me. where she wanted people to do that to me. Jacqueline Purdue say, I keep my house in order and I'm the only one here. I know that's right. Read my comment. Okay, Bill, let me go up and find Bill. Let me see. Okay, Diane Fletch. Let me come all the way up. Oh, I can't function in dysfunctional household either. None of us can. But these old slow hoes do. You could listen. The yard of the barn alone is stressful. I would have gardeners out there with some sod, creating me a little fake grass area because I have to have a peace of mind. My backyard would not turn green. This is not my house, right? But I paid my hard earned money because the owner of this house said that, okay, just leave it like dirt, right? It drove me crazy when I was trying to learn how to go outside and sun gaze and meditate, right? I paid my hard earned money and I had a border inside place because I needed greenery. I wanted it to look pretty, right? The yard alone of that barn would drive me insane. I'm not living there because every time I pull up to my house and it looks like that, it will be stressful for me. It will stress me the hell out. I can't stand stuff everywhere. None of us can. She had her baby ashes in there. So sad. Monster, Miss Diane. That's why her life is upside down. Black Remy Ma. Right. Chaos. She didn't let her kids be outside long enough to ride their bikes. No, Lisa. Look where she live. They cannot ride on that busy road. And do you think that she's the type of mom that will take her kids out to a trail to let them utilize the bikes? I just talked to my grandkids this morning. It's been cold. We've been getting sun. This weekend, I have invited all my grandkids up here so we can go to the park and bike ride. Them hoes don't think that that's important, but it is. It's very important to just set aside some time to allow your babies to come and explore the nice things that you buy for them. I invited all my grandkids up. Everybody will be here except my oldest. I want to give Myron and Milani their gifts that I brought them back from Hawaii. I'm going to spend the whole weekend with them. We're going to go to the park. We're going to ride our bikes. We're going to eat ice cream. We're going to make a good meal. And I'm going to dedicate next weekend to all of my grandchildren. You think that hoe took the time? She's so busy robbing her supporters and pulling on the heartstrings of people that just don't know any better. That people thinking that she's gonna blow them up on social media so they can get some money because they're struggling, right? She's so focused on that she's not putting them bikes in that big old 8 passenger seat Hyundai Palisade and going to a park so they can ride their bikes. I wouldn't be surprised if the little girl have never even been taught how to ride her bike, right? I wouldn't be surprised. Did she really have a pissy mattress, y'all? That's what she said. She said some of the mattresses was pissy. Who was pissing? Who was pissing? And let me just set the record straight, right? Because I don't like lies being spread about my babies. You got my granddaughters, that's 3. They're potty trained. They wear panties, right? Just because these hoes say they're in diapers, don't make it true. My youngest granddaughter, Riley, she had a pull up going to the beach because we weren't close to restrooms, and she's still at the stage where she may have an accident. So that pull up was put on her to prevent from her messing up her clothes, right? But my oldest granddaughter, Ryan, she's fully able to hold her urine. She's all the way there, you guys. So when these hoes say my babies are in diapers, I say you a lie. You're a liar. You don't know us. You don't know them. You don't have any facts. You're just running with some shit because you're hoping that it will assassinate my character, but it doesn't touch me. Because I know one thing, the effort to raise my grandbabies correctly is there. It's in place. It's being utilized. Yeah, it is. And they mother go to work and punch a clock. Yeah, she does. Doing way better running circles around y'all raggly ass bitches. Let me see. Didn't they say the baby that passed remained? Yeah, Cassie, it's there. Hey, Mila. When that lady pulled out that vibrator, I was done. Ooh, Jamila, so nasty. Hey, Nessa, I'm here. These people are stupid. And Nana Power, very good live. I understand. Everybody understands. It's understandable. PH has trash for sale. Yes, Jersey Girl '07. Basically, hello, Bertha. That's Sonia Vaughn is saying hello. Pop your ish, Roz. Roz, didn't y'all hear my daughter say I'm qualified, baby? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They heard her. And I was her mama. She say, "Mama, you qualified because we may have some trauma and some growing to do, but we ain't got them type of motherfucking problems. No, not at all. Yeah." And all my kids will pull up and say that. And they don't have to talk with they tail tucked low and they hair swinging down and can't look at the camera and make eye contact, because they're so ashamed. But they're ashamed just like they piss poor barnyard Betty ass mammy. She's ashamed too, y'all. Tell us, BYB. Tell us before you get removed off YouTube. Say it again. Because I sure sent that paperwork. Uh-huh. YouTube is going to be standing behind a motherfucking lawsuit if they allow this broad to keep on posting minor children and making sexual references to them. We're going to sue the big pockets because we're making you aware of it, YouTube. Yeah, we are. Let me see. She's so ashamed of that barn. She wants Ross to lie and say she's seen it. Rachel, y'all, she sure did. My right hand up to God. She said, Ross, you seen it, huh? I've never seen it. I've never seen it. But she was so ashamed she wanted me to lie. The same way she do money talk with Mika. The same way she trying to say, people seen it. Ain't nobody seen that shithole. Ain't nobody seen that shithole, y'all. But she can get a boat. Let me see, a boat what out of a subsidized apartment because the baby daddy ain't on that lease. She need to be mindful. Ooh, baby. Sony Day, and she's sneaking a little boy in her subsidized apartment. She damn sure is, huh? He's supposed to work. I wonder if they report that income because Kylia, we helped that baby come into this world with whatever free medical insurance she has because it definitely ain't on the daddy. She's not his wife, so he ain't added her to no insurance. See, all this shit her mammy get on here and lie about, she really set her daughter up to be reported. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She don't want them type of problems. Let me see. Wow, I almost missed this live. Hello, everyone. Hey, Bertha. They all got some type of issues. You can see it in their eyes. That little fella has preto and murder eyes, in my opinion. Just look at them closely. Who you talking about, Bobby? Because Bobby is slow. Bobby was in an eighth grade portrait, you guys. I have it. He was in a class of 10 people. Now, it ain't nothing wrong with that because I struggle with learning disabilities too. I never was able to get into the classes because my grandmother made me push myself, right? And she didn't want to hinder me by putting me in small set classes. So I stayed in regular ed. But Bobby actually has a picture in the eighth grade, and it's only 10 people in his whole entire class because he had an IEP and a learning disability. Yes, he did. And allegedly, because I don't have proof, but allegedly Bobby was so disappointed about football that he started abusing steroids to get his strength up. Yeah, he started abusing steroids, you guys. Now, I can't say it for a fact, but this is just what I've heard about Bobby. So I know if the older brother Bobby is open to steroids and all that type of stuff for performance, I could just imagine what's in Bryson's system. And the schools are really big on what this lady is doing to people on the internet. They welcome this information because they're not going to have a player represent their school with family members that can bring them this type of negative publicity, you guys. So yeah, they're barking up all type of wrong trees. Let me see. Bill say he's a good man. Savannah, a good man. Ooh, baby. PH is trying to send the girl with her daddy. No, she not Miss Hollywood. I don't care if she trusted that man to bring forth life. I would not trust that man with my pet dog. I know she not trying to send that little girl off to be with that man. And we definitely see that that man has issues. Girl, bye. I pray that that don't even come into fruition. That little girl has been subjected to enough. Enough already. You have already, Bumpy Johnson, so you have had this little girl witness enough. Don't put her in the hands of yet another monster. Like that's so sad. I pray that that does not come to pass. Let me see. Damn, Mika. Ooh, Mary. You should my. Oh, what I should do, babe? You got to tell me again. Nasty don't even know that boy. Didn't even know that boy. But he was willing to put his black penis in her vagina, and yeah, she accepted it. But that's this what her mama taught her. That's what her mother can be proud of. You know what I'm saying? She needs to take a bow. You showed your daughter by running to that old decrepit ass man to have shelter. That you showed her to open herself wide open and not even allow this young man to court her. To let her know that he was established enough to be able to court her correctly. That's sad as hell. She hopped on that peen expeditiously. Laughed my ass off. Yes, porcelain doll. She sure did. And he probably ain't the first penis. He probably ain't the first penis, y'all. Let me see Brenda Sampson. Yes, they went to the in-laws days after her pushing that baby out, just bleeding everywhere. Ooh, Miss Sampson. Ain't no way in hell. See, that would have been a conversation. Well, I would have had to pull my daughter coattail, sit still. But see, my daughter was so nurtured. She was so loving to her daughter that she didn't even want it for her baby herself. I didn't have to tell her nothing. She wanted her baby to be secure, safe, and out of the traffic of my household. That friend, my grandbaby was up in her room. Everything was sterile. Everything was, and my granddaughter stayed in her space, and we covered our mouth. We washed our hands before we even went in to see the baby. It was stuff in place because we didn't want to bring any germs to this little baby. We were very careful. She was the first baby, grandbaby in my household. And I respected her mother being a first time mother. Although I know babies can be exposed to certain things, this is what my daughter wants. So I obliged her and I made everybody around me respect her wishes, right? Because I was watching her put into the effort to keep her baby safe. And I wasn't coming in between that. Although I know a little dirt don't hurt, this is what she wanted. So this is what we did. Let me see. I would be pissed if my son got a woman like her pregnant. Like, wow. So just wow. You know that that boy mama had a billion questions for him. You know that boy mama was not happy and celebrating. That mama took charge. That mama said, okay, it's my grandbaby. She doesn't have a mother. Let me put together a baby shower so I can invite people over. So I can have people, they know they dealing with some hillbillies. This is why Kalia is pulling towards her boyfriend's mother and not her own mother, not her own mammy. Yeah, we see it, y'all. They say immediately, hum what, Bill, girl. Let me see, sad. Sonia, sad. She don't like when we come up here with the truth. Bumpy running from a lot of people. Yes, she is, Melissa. Yes, she is. Let me see. Bryson is about the only one that speaks with sense. Yes, living with the Smiths. And he gonna be like Mika's son. When he get all the way established, God, I pray that he makes it. When he gets so established, he's gonna have an address And BYB ain't gonna be welcome. Cause he gonna be like, you ain't did shit, but drug us from pillar to post, planted us in the woods, made us fish out of a shitty pond, did not buy us appropriate shoes, clothes, made us stick out like a sore thumb. We have to fight our way through football to get away out of your situation because you never took the initiative to do it yourself. He gonna have an address she ain't gonna be welcome to. And that's what her and Money Talk with Mika got in common. They have very odd relationship with their offsprings. Yeah, that's what they got in common. Who's jealous of that, girl? It's weird. Girl, let me stop. Let me see. Laugh my butt off. Ross say, Porcelain doll. Let me see her dialect. What, Bill? What is you talking about? Let me see. Hello, Roz. Let those frogs burp, hop, and run. Starve them. Without you, they have no content. Period. They pitiful. Tracy Gabriel. I'm gonna do that just because I want to. Because even when I ignore this bitch, she know my name brings her money, so she just started making up shit. Let me pin you. They just start making up shit. It'd be like, damn, do I want to correct this? I have proof. Do I want to, I got to quit wanting to correct her. Let that whole run with whatever story she want to run on. That's what I got to establish with myself, right? And I'm working on that today. Bumpy said she's giving her daughter to the biological dad who lives in Texas. Oh, wow. All that for a penis. Listen, all that so she can be free. What does this little girl do? I wish that somebody would they don't have to tell me. I want to know somebody that know what is this little girl doing that can't nobody embrace her. Like not one good friend could just say, just give her to me, Bumpy Johnson. Go on that she got to threaten to put her in harm's way. For what? What is the and then you got a mother and the friends that know that this little girl is demonstrating something. I'm not going to say what it is because I don't know. But I can tell by how everybody runs away from wanting to be bothered that it's definitely something. But don't nobody want to get the little girl no help. That's sad. That's sad. They want to push that problem on somebody else. I think she was trying to scare the little girl by saying she was going to give her to the dad. But why do you want to scare your child? What? I mean, that's crazy. I am invincible. Okay, Shardine. Let me see. Good afternoon, Ross. Hey, Chandra, Hannah. Mary will say BYB and her kids. They shit and bathe in the same what panel? In my opinion, yeah, same bucket. Ain't nobody in their right mind jealous of PH or BYB period. Let me pin you. I can't. It makes listen. It's chalk. It's nails on a chalkboard to even hear a raggedy bitch talk about somebody being jealous, ain't it, y'all? It's just like, girl, I know you didn't let that come out your mouth when you know it ain't a damn thing that you got for somebody to be jealous of. When BYB used the word jealousy, it almost flatlined me every single time. I'm like, girl, like, did you say that? Girl, why I mean, you gotta not listen. You gotta watch somebody that's willing to lie to their goddamn self. That girl know that her life is horrible. Girl, let me come down, y'all. Living with the Miss. Okay, you think she was trying to scare her? Miss Hollywood says, PH talked bad about the little girl daddy about what he did to the twins, then got the nerve to tell the little girl she's going to live with him. Make it make sense, Miss Hollywood. Because she said that man assaulted those boys to the point that somebody rectum was bleeding. But you, like, girl, he already ain't in jail or hell or unalive. And you, girl, that's crazy. This is the most BYB and her kids ever had. Let me pin you, Tyrese. It definitely is. We all know this, right? It's common information. They piss poor scraping the bottom of the barrel. She ain't did shit but talked about them being in football. We don't even really know how respectful those kids are. We don't see them in a day of the life. We don't see any of that. Kim did say that they're respectful. She probably seen them way more than any of us. She just like us to take her word. But I've already shown you guys that she's a damn liar. She wanted to act like me getting away from her was a skit. She wanted me to lie to say I viewed her living conditions, which I never have. We know that she would lie for the sake of an argument, right? So we don't really know how her kids act in public. We know they was running around that farm butt ass naked. We know they was dressing in women clothing. We know that she was calling them a bunch of bitches on a video. See, we only know what we have seen. So how do we know how they conduct themselves? We know that her daughter started screwing a man that she hasn't been with long enough to even know much about. So we know that for a fact from the time frame of them dating 1 year and already have a baby into this world. We know it didn't take him long to get into her draws, right? We know that's a fact that can be proven. I like proof, you guys, because we don't know. We just have to take from what we see, right? Her unstable father, Lord, yes. I think the baby just needs structure and stability. Combo with Kansas. That's it. The little girl will be okay. She's acting out, in my opinion, too, because she's seeking attention. And if you can't get positive reinforcement, then you will take negative, you will take negatively. We know about the child that don't get paid attention to. Eventually, they're going to act out just so they can know that you see them, right? We don't have to have our PhD degree in child studies to know the behavior of a child that's not being uh, paid attention to. We know it. We can tell ourselves that. Exactly. What is the little girl doing that no one wants to keep her for long? LaWanda. And we want to know. Somebody enlighten us. Because I'm not going to get on here and I don't want to talk bad about this little girl. I have two 9-year-old grandchildren. The same age. One thing about it, the little girl acts like she's way more mature than my 9-year-olds, right? And she has to be because one thing she don't have is the structure, the love. My grandbabies have attentive parents. So they're not forced to grow up really fast, right? But you could tell that this little girl is way more advanced than the 9-year-olds that I know. Okay. Let me see. BYB can't be James Brown because she's Judas. Ooh, summertime. Say it again, baby. Go get it. Say Bumpy said she steals from her. Okay, Bumpy, but ain't that the role that you didn't you show her how stealing was done up close and personal? Doesn't she watch you lie to your audience every day? That's a form of highway robbery. So how you want her to do different when this is all you show her? This is all you show her. And if you know you got a child with sticky fingers, why do you put things down for her to get? Why don't you let her know that you know what you got sitting right there and she better not touch it, you know? But she see her mama so chaotic, so she know that her mama don't know what she got because it's shit everywhere, right? That's to say, in my opinion, the little girl going to be at the bar. That's Nessa, we ain't wishing a little girl to be at the bar, y'all. Stay away from the toxic ass bar people. It's not livable. Those people' immune system is very strong. Let me see. Jamila said, it was sad that she told the little girl nobody wants her. Oh wow, not even her mama. She said she was just playing about that, but it was sad. I can't believe that. Play like that for what? And it's sad because we can imagine that this little girl already feels that way. I know if I was a kid with a mama like Bumpy Johnson, I could tell you guys that's how I would feel. Unwanted. And then you're gonna say it? No, I would have believed that she meant that shit. The child is acting like her mother. That's the problem. Yes, Miss Bertha, I agree. The only reason I say ignore BYB is because you want to clear up her lies, but those that want to believe her are going to, regardless if you say anything or not. So it's kind of pointless, Ross. At this point, Cassie, baby, I agree. And I'm struggling with that, but I know, I get it. I thank you. I get it. It's one of them things that's easier said than done, but I'm working on it because it doesn't matter. And that's what it doesn't matter what I pull up to clear up. Those people want to hear the lies about me. They are watching her for her to create the lies about me because they are well aware that this lady don't know me. And she's going into Facebook pages years and years and years old trying to pull information. My son has been gone and passed on for a year. And she's looking through his trash and he's not even throwing nothing else away. You see how desperate that looks like, right? I don't even go on my regular Facebook because I'm so caught up with chopping it up with Ross. I'm over here. Rosalind Nicole barely ever sees me. You know, that's the truth. I posted on my birthday. But before my birthday, I have not been over there in over a year. So she's digging through old news, old trash, trying to recycle something just because she knows that those people pull up to hear the lies. But Cassie, baby, thank you. I'm working on it. Pray for me so that God can pull up and do what he got to do. I know I'm standing in his way. Let me see. Tyrese say go get her. She steals from everybody. Oh, that's crazy. Wow. Sony Day say Roz. It's not the little girl behavior as much as it is her mom. People don't want to deal with Bumpy, and she won't give guardianship, so no one can help. Okay, Sony Day. That makes sense, right? Because I'm like, what is it? That makes a lot of sense, Sony Day. I agree. I agree with you. Let me see. Jersey Girl is speaking, saying 100 to convo with Candace. Living with the Smiths say exactly. It was sick. The way she made the little girl feel in that moment was crazy. Yes, it was living with the Smiths. Tammy say Roz. I love Bumpy Johnson. Daughter says she wants to be with her daddy. Oh, you think Bumpy Johnson daughter requested to go with her daddy? But we have to know better as the parents, right? We have to know better as the mothers because our children don't know the dangers, right? Let me see. Summertime say exactly. Shalonda say right. As many adults that can't have kids, want kids. Yes. And broads like BYB and Bumpy Johnson get them and don't even be thankful for the fact of having them, right? Bumpy BYB claim to fame was the fact that those kids brought in an income and allowed her fat, raggedy ass to sit still. Social Security from the death of their father. She's been living off that forever. And now she's holding on to Bryson and Caveman benefits. Because we got to understand, as long as Bryson is in school, he still gets Social Security and probably Bobby too. Probably Bobby too, you guys. We don't know. And she's made their income her income to sit on her raggedy ass up under a worm shooting old ass, decrepit ass man. She ain't even doing nothing productive with the children's money. Not even getting a suitable place for her babies to come kick their feet up when they tired of the hustle and bustle. Right? Let me see. Bumpy said her daughter and the other kids at the warehouse was hiding in the corner doing stuff. Oh, damn. Golly. Tyrese. Now, it's not by accident that every situation this little girl ends up in is turned to something sexual. And I really believe in my heart that's because Bumpy Johnson exposed her to that. And now that sexual craving has been awakened, right? So every opportunity she got to put that on somebody else, just like Bumpy Johnson was in her project turning out other little girls. Maybe her, y'all listen, y'all. I don't want listen. That's crazy. Let me see. Let me come up. Jamila say, she said the little girl runs in circles around people. She's sneaky. She was at that warehouse stealing and bought a lot of games on her phone. Oh wow. Wow, Jamila. Miss Bridget say, Roz, you can hold either one of our children with spraying disinfectant on your you couldn't hold neither one of our children without spraying disinfectant on your hands to hold them. You better not try to kiss our babies. We were very protective over our babies and still is. Yes, Miss Bridget. We didn't do no kissing. You want to kiss a baby, you better kiss their feet. Kiss their pajama. Don't even kiss their hands because they put their hands in their mouth, right? Yeah, Miss Bridget, I understand. I had those same things in place, right? Only a fool would bring their newborn baby. Although I don't believe BYB. Let me just say this. When BYB said she had that grandbaby over there, I don't believe it. I only believe that she said that because I said the daughter wouldn't bring the baby in those filthy conditions. Now, if that daughter brought those babies in those filthy conditions, I know that I would just assume that she don't have good judgment, right? So she's already failing her son because I would not. I would not take my baby into that hazmat condition. I'm just not. It's crazy. That's like taking your newborn baby into a public restroom. Who does that? Let me see. Stacy Dotson, hey boo. Jealous. She's jealous of the Raw Squad. We're beautiful women over here. Let me pin you. That word shouldn't even roll off her tongue. Roz, that mattress stain was from Bumpy Johnson hemorrhoid. Ew. Girl, just burn the whole mattress. Why is she still? She wants somebody just to throw it away. She too lazy to hire people to take stuff to the dump. But guess what? She's gonna have to do that anyway because I don't believe that she's gonna sell all that trash. She's gonna have to go get a U-Haul, pay for the dump fee. She's gonna eventually have to do that anyway. She's still wasting money, trying to take a shortcut, trying to get over. It's not gonna work out, y'all. She's procrastinating on something that's inevitable. You're still gonna have to go to the dump. You're gonna have to clean that place out, or you're gonna be indebted to that warehouse come the beginning of March. Watch what I say, you guys, because she's not paying them people enough to do a sufficient job. Watch what I tell you, y'all. This why it's still crap sitting in that warehouse over there that she's stuck to pay with till November of this year. She's she's cheating herself. She robbing people and then she turns around and have to waste it only because of her lazy ways. Yeah. That's to say, when I say I'm outside, it means money and business deals are being made in Texas. All right, Nessa. Girl, stay outside, honey. Mary Ann say, hey, Ross and the squad and the dope sisters. Hey, boo. I know this live is getting kind of long, you guys, but we had a lot of stuff to cover. I didn't have Bumpy Johnson sitting on the shelf. Come tomorrow, I probably won't come live because matter of fact, I gotta look at my calendar because I think tomorrow is a short day because of President's Day. So I got to look at my calendar. I've been at work and on vacation, and I'm thinking, you guys, I got to go make sure that I'm even required to punch in tomorrow. I got to go see. Let me see. In the cut say nobody wants the little girl because she said the little girl is a thief. She's disrespectful and she can't be around other people's kids to do to her curiosity and sexual activity. In the cut, I think you just summed it up. I know they say I talk bad about this little girl. I was kind of reluctant to say it, but it's a multitude of things. It's just not one thing. I think in the cut, thank you for your boldness, right? To put that out there because I have to say that I agree with you. It's different areas. It's different areas because the God baby Riley, I listen, I don't know when the mother saw my video, but nobody wants to subject their babies to being open to sexual things too soon because it's already in all of us when we're born, right? It's just an appropriate time for you to explore and have that sexual conversation, right? And not anything before 9, it's too young. It's too young. Let me see, Roz. That baby is looking for attention, so she's going to do anything it takes, buy a game, whatever it takes. Sometimes they run up the wrong arms where they're abused sexually. Yes, Miss Bridget, I know. I work with children, you guys. No matter how many times they scream that I don't. I know all of that takes place, you guys. I know it. Sony Day say, nah, the little girl needs a lot of intense therapy. I agree, Sony Day, to try to retech certain behaviors and add a sexual behavior to the equation. No, Bruno. Yes. Yes, Sony Day. But why won't the mama help her? That's like the $1 million. If Bumpy Johnson would get on here and instead of talking about my haters, talk about why. See, I assume that the only reason why she won't get the little girl the help that we all can see that she needs is because she's trying to save herself. She don't want to be exposed for certain things she allowed to take place up under her watch, up under her behavior. That's the only thing that makes sense why a mother would not be the first person in line to help their baby. We as mothers naturally want to help our babies, right? So that's what makes sense to me. Let me see. Bertha Hayes say in the cut exactly what I said. Brenda Sampson say she says she don't listen. And let me see. Listen and con anyone. Oh, I'll say it again, Miss Brenda. It messed up. Patrice Love say you got to be crazy. Who in their right mind would be jealous of those ugly men? They ain't got nothing. Girl, we know, Miss Patrice. I'm just like, girl. Every time BYB say jealous, it should choke her. That word don't ever need to come out of her mouth. In the cuss say Roz, is because the little girl is rotten. Okay. With everything going on, the little girl is still displays nasty behavior around her. Wow. Hey Kenya, that baby is still one. Let me see. Waiting on a dog that she never got from her pappy. Not $1 ever. Yeah. Still waiting on a gift. Girl, bye. Hey, Frankie Mae. She said her mom still so think it's okay to steal. So she goes in and steal from whoever. Yeah, her mom said that. Her mom did that, you guys. LaWanda say Bumpy meant that she don't even want to be bothered with her own daughter because she's just like her. Yes, okay. It's just Netra. Hey, y'all. Hey, Boo. Exactly. They are cheering BYB on Marybelle when lies. Tammy Ross, Bumpy Johnson daughter, when she gets 13, may run away from her ass. Yep. And into the arms of something so like that wouldn't be a good thing because you know where she's gonna, damage attracts damage. And we know the only people that prey on damaged young ladies are people that's not good people. Pimps, people that exploit your children. Bad people explore, gravitate to young women that run away, right? So I pray that she don't. But that just may be her story. Maybe she'll run into the arms of her older brother, which probably have good intentions for her, right? Like hopefully she wants better. Hopefully she do. Hey Tyrese, say LaWanda Wright. I really feel bad for that baby because she looks so sad. Nah, she does. And although we're having this touchy conversation, I'm sure everybody in the Raw squad has compassion for the young lady. But we are also truth tellers. And sometimes, as hard as it may be here to hear it, we still have to call it exactly for what we are witnessing, right? Hey, Lady K, happy Sunday, baby. Let me see. These mommies have no examples what real mothers do for their children. No, no, they have left them homeless. They have left them empty. A lot of stuff we could prove, right? Let me see. That's to say, listen, I can tell no woman that has raised her kids on her own with no help. Ross talk about whoever vent and make these hoes content um on move on don't make sense to not protect your name. It doesn't. But listen, Nessa, I understand exactly what you're saying, baby, but it don't make no sense to me defend my name. They're gonna keep going. And the more that I respond, the more I keep it popping hot tea, right? Because the Ross and the Ross squad, those sisters, we really popping. So anybody we address, they get a sense of satisfaction. So it's not about stopping her or defending my name. I wanna be able to condition myself to allow the lies to be said. And I just pull up and turn my camera on and be my authentic self. And real will recognize exactly who I am with those lies being said, right? But I get what you're saying. It's a struggle for me. But I don't want to help this bride continue to grow. That's the thing that I'm trying to get away from. Tony Maroney, hey girl. Her daughter said she does not want to go with her dad. Okay. And I hope she listened to her daughter. That's almost like sending the little girl over to the grandma house with the predator uncle. It's not good. If that's the case, why don't you just allow the little girl to go into foster care? Why don't you get with a social worker and have them to place her? Although we can't even guarantee foster homes to be loving, but at least they're being watched and supervised and visited on a regular basis. You know, foster homes get visit at least once a month and sometimes more. It depends on the level of the behavior of the child that's placed in that home. This is my profession, right? So, at least in a foster home, guaranteed that it's going to be a social worker in your door at least every 30 days, right? So if you don't want the girl, instead of pushing her from pillar to post, why don't you get with a social worker, Bumpy Johnson? And let them place the little girl in an adequate placement and be open about what her struggles are and let her get with a family that's going to embrace her and take her to therapy. But again, that will throw herself up under the bus too. Because if the little girl get away from her and open up, a lot of Bumpy Johnson skeletons are gonna come falling out. I bet you guys. Let me see what I say. In the cut say Don Hood, yes. We see it all over her face. She hates being with Bumpy. Now she's walking around that farmhouse with that dirty pink coat on all day. Oh wow. She still got that big ass coat on, y'all. Wow. Alawanta say, no, that little girl did not request to go with her dad. She said no when Bumpy asked her, did she ever want to be with him? Oh, wow. I know I'm going one comment at a time, but this is a good conversation. I'm intrigued because I missed the video. So I'm intrigued by everything that you guys are enlightening me on. Okay, Miss Bridget Omar say Roz Bumpy doesn't want to give anyone guardianship because she's holding on to that baby because a meal ticket. But do you think the little girl brings in money? Because she don't qualify for nothing, like, right, she has income that would not qualify her for any type of public assistance. You think the little girl is bringing the views at this point, Bridget Omar? Let me see. No, she didn't say she wanted to go with that. Okay, loving myself. Ross, yes, but Bryson gets his own check now. Oh, Tammy, you think she's giving it to him? Because just because he's old enough to get his own check, don't mean that she's not holding a part of it. Because it's all about the SSI. It's hindering her. Cheryl T say, that do make a lot of sense, Sony Day. It does. Melissa B say, if you can debunk a lie with proof, do so. I am going to be honest. Things you have to face, I wouldn't take it in a grace like you have. That girl told her mom in the live she did not want to live with her dad. Okay, Melissa. Carolyn say all of them get a check as long as they're in school. Let me pin you, and I know that. Yeah, that's true. Sony, they remember what she said to the sister. Courtney Gma, an aunt on the dad's side, and his best friend. She wrote them folks because he was happy and she wanted him back. Her supporters threatened them. Yes. Yes, and that was because she was still in the midst of pulling their social security checks. Heard it with her own mouth. Let me see. Worm shooting. I'll see you. Look, Andrew. If that old decrepit man penis is working, it's maggots crawling up out his ass. It ain't working. Barnyard Betty, she ain't getting sexualized by that old man. It's over for him. He's pushing 60. That's just like the old lady coming on here telling us her 80-year-old man is able to sexualize her. No, that's not true. Let me see. Black Ruby Mom say, BYB, how are you digging up Roz girls? You better worry about your future. And that's on period. Say it again. Thomasina say, "Oh heck no!" If that little girl said she wants to live with her dad, Bumpy is saying that to her. In my opinion, yeah, we've already established that the little girl do not want to go. Sunshine D. Baylock say, I believe the little girl father loves his daughter, but he just made a big mistake with the one of the twins, and he did his time. I don't get. Listen, I'm gonna have to disagree with you, Sunny D. Baylock. Because anybody that make that type of mistake, that draw blood from a young baby behind, whether you did 50 years, it's a stain on you that's going to exist forever, in my eyes. Now, you may say, hey, he did his time, let it go. I don't look at it that way. It's just some shit that you're staying for life with me. I'm just getting in from church. Hello, Bridget. I want to find me a church home, you guys. I do have a cousin that's a pastor, and but his church burnt down, so he kind of do things online. But I want to be putting on pretty dresses, going into a church, really getting the word. I think I'm pulling close to that. I hope you had an amazing day, Miss Bridget. Let me see. Royalty Queen say, nah, don't kiss my babies. I let people know off top. Ooh, Royalty Queen. I know, and listen, I know you did, girl. Let me see. That money, hey Frankie May, that money is to provide a proper living condition, food, clothes, and proper education children need. Yes. And these hoes use that money for gambling, for fast food, for all type of shit that ain't got nothing to do with those things, right? Patrice say Bumpy Johnson stole all of her life. What she expect that baby to do? That little girl is going to be just like her regular ass mammy. Listen, Raglan, y'all know, listen, I agree. I pray that she don't, but that's like what she kind of heading to, right? BYB, how old that bitch look like she's 60? Yeah. That hoe is 42 years old. 42 hard years. Let me come to the bottom, y'all, because I'll be in these comments all day. This is an amazing conversation. Roz, it was the twin genital that was bleeding. Genital behind Miss LB, his ass is staying for life, in my opinion. Let me see. Staying for life. Big fact. Yeah, I understand, Ross. Okay, Sunny D. Baylock. And I understand where you're coming from too, but to each his own, right? Shella say she asked the baby, why didn't she want to go with the father? And she said, because he's never been there. Got more sense than her mammy. Shella. Sometimes the little girl showed me that she got more sense than her mammy. Cause I just simply don't know him. Shit. Let me see. Brown, Bam, girl B. I noticed years ago how she looked at that little girl. It was as if she loved tormenting her in a sadistic way. Yes. Only way that little girl would ever have a chance is if Bumpy is locked up. You are so right about that. Because listen, we got to remember she couldn't even kiss her little girl. She couldn't even hug her little girl, you guys. And she looked at all of her kids, even Courtney, in a great deal of disgust. And the only one of the twins that she liked was the one that actually sings. She thought that he was attractive. Everybody else she looked at in disgust. You're right about that. We haven't forgot, baby. Let me see at Black Remy Ma. You're right. Sonia Vaughn. BYB probably have electric roses. Oh yeah. She over there got that old man playing with her nasty stinking ass. Listen, BYB don't even look like she buys shavers. Wolf put look, she's gross. If she thought that cracked windshield and that dusty ass dashboard was a better view than her, we can just imagine how the hell she looked. We can just imagine how she looked. Let me see. Hey, y'all, I'm late, but I'm here. Hey, Renee. Let me see, Roz. They don't give welfare or some sort of assistance for children. My bad. Ooh, baby. How is it that Bumpy does not have her in school? Linda, somebody's gonna report her. Somebody's gonna report her. How was it that? Yeah, we want to know. We want to know how was she doing that? Let me see, Black Remy Ma, Tammy to me. I bet I can get her and her turn her right around. Children needs attention and love. It works in raising children for a living. Yes, the right person can help this little girl, you guys. I promise they can. I agree with you, Black Remy Ma. Is the baby girl going to school? Thomasina. No, she's not. Because I don't believe it's homeschool either. Absolutely, Roz. I was going to say that. Unless the circumstance. Yes, so true, Ross. I got y'all. Hey, Kilo K. Hey, beautiful ladies and gentlemen. Hey, baby. So true, Ross. Let me see. The left siders all made up and either an animal or insect. The left siders are all made up either animals or insects. You're right about that, Melissa B 441. Understood. I got you, Nessa. Hey, Linda Davy. Hey, male goddess. Let me see, Roz. She looked like she wants to speak her mind and she's scared she's going to get in trouble. Tammy Yee, yes, I believe that. And she will. She's going to enlighten us. Give it time. Hey, Taste. Hey, everybody coming in. Listen, I've been on here. I've been doing these long behind lives, you guys, right? I don't want to stand in the way. I'm going to give a shameless plug, right? I see Glam to Glam and Beautiful Blossom are having information. And I just want to say, don't feel bad about being in attendance. If they don't want our Purple Hearts, you guys, some people don't want our Purple Hearts. It's okay. But if you guys want to visit and listen to what's going on in these YouTube streets, hey, I may go listen too. Who I'm not going to pay attention to today is BYB. Who I will go catch up on is Bumpy Johnson. I'm just keeping it all the way 1000. If you guys want to go check out Beautiful Blossom and Glam to Glam, Glam to Gam channels, go check them out. BYB don't run nothing. Nobody runs anything. Those people could surpass her because she thinks she's big, but she's neck and neck with my children channels, right? 6K, 5K, 4K. She's not doing shit, but bumping herself up. I don't think that she will ever grow if we stop looking at her. I think that she will be shit out of luck if we stop paying attention. She only has about 200 people that's sustaining her. Outside of that, it's us, you guys. So, like I said, a shameless plug. Let's see who's coming on live. Outside of them BYBs and bearded people, let's starve them. Let's continue to starve them, you guys. Let's go see what these other people are talking about today because it's quite interesting, right? I'm gonna get out the way. I love this conversation. Sony, they say, nope, I'm good. Okay, I'm not saying you got to. I'm just saying, if you like, I'll pass. Okay, T Hall. So BYB and BB done fell out. Yeah, they did. But I was just saying to enlighten us, right? She will speak. She will be the one to tell on Bumpy soon as someone will show her her true affection. I just pray it's not pedophile because of Bumpy track. Let me see. Pedophile because Bumpy not showing her love. Yes. Y'all watch whoever y'all want, but it's a smooth no thank you from Cassie Baby. But I don't judge y'all for watching. Yes. And like I said, I'll be nosy and I just want to let everybody know instead of being in bushes and being that I'm not dictating where anybody go. I just said that I saw these people coming on live and they was enlightening us about situations. And if you guys wanted to hear from them, go watch. If you don't, right? I'm a watch because I want to hear what they gotta say from an inside perspective, right? I'll pass. Okay. I agree. Blossom again, read the Bigfoot hoe. Yeah, Rachel, that's what they're doing. I totally agree, Roz. Starve those big back raggedy bitches. I get you. You're right, Roz. Summertime at T Hall. I'm good on all that too. Okay. I don't watch them either. Okay. Well, that's fine, you guys. I'll update you guys on things that I may hear that I find worth conversation, right? If I don't find it worth conversation, then I'm just going to be nosy, right? I watch, I just don't comment. Okay, Bridget. And I know a lot of us do, right? So I'm just saying we don't have to feel bad about that. Let me see. Let me see what somebody else say. Okay, you guys. Well, I don't know if Mel, Chase, whoever going live, where you guys want to go be, let's just show the right side a great deal of love and support. I enjoyed this conversation with you guys. I want to come back and kind of go over things from my point of view because I'm gonna go listen. Wow, I must have missed a lot because I'm extremely lost. Oh, Lawada, you always miss a lot. Black Remy Mom say Pennywise me too. I'm Ross Squad, those sisters for life. I appreciate you, baby. Share the live, like, and subscribe. Everybody, click that X and hit like. We've been getting good likes, you guys. We've been almost hitting 800 likes, right? That's gonna keep these videos trending. It's gonna keep us, solidified. Like the Raw Squad, we popping, y'all. We popping in real life. We popping on this YouTube. Those sisters Raw Squad. We really should be proud of the stance that we have taken because we real life popping, you guys. Let me see, cancel BYB. Let me pick you. Yes, cancel that. Mel, go live, please. I'll watch. Okay, Renee. I need to catch up on the lives. Queen T, run these replays, honey. Run the replays, honey. I welcome you to it. Hit that like button, y'all. Let me see if I missed somebody. I watch. I just don't comment. Okay. Let's see, Miss Janice. If you didn't hit that like button coming in, make sure you hit it going out. Thank you very much. Thank you, Miss Janice. Yes, yes, yes. Pray for peace. Oh, I almost forgot because I haven't heard. And let me say this real quick. I try not to come on here and say a whole bunch about Feast because I know whatever Feast is going through is her personal business. Definitely keep Feast lifted in prayers. Keep us all lifted in prayers, right? But if Feast ever open up to any of us, I don't think unless she give us the okay, nobody should want to come on here and give out our sisters information, right? Because them ops is waiting to hear. Them ops say a lot of bad stuff. What's wrong with Feast? We're not saying anything is bad. She just may be taking a break. She may just be off the internet because this is not her end all be all, right? So we're not going to assume anything is wrong. We're just going to pray for her because we miss her, right? Well, Raj, you got to watch let me see. You got to watch your ops, but it's a no thanks for me. Okay, juicy fruit. Exactly, Roz. Exactly. Yes. I hit the like button. Thank you, Carmen. Prayers up for fees. Do trivia, Candace. Oh, Candace, go yes. We need some fun. Let me see. We miss you, fees. Sending you healing and love. Thank you, Miss Vanessa. Roz, check out Brianna LaTruth and Cora out. Here's going through a divorce and looking Dottish. Oh, Thomasina. We miss you, Feast. Yes, we definitely do. Yes, I love me some Feast praying for my baby. Thank you, Diamond D. Yes, much love, Roz and Squad. Have a good day. You too, Cheryl T. Say that, Roz. Miss Janice, I got you, baby. Much love, Roz Squad. Have a good day. Love you, Feast. We definitely do. Well, let me get out of here, you guys. I may come back. It's Sunday. I'm not gonna eat anything heavy today, so I don't have a lot to do around my house. I love you, Rod Squad, those sisters. I want us to have an amazing day. If I find anything worth a conversation, I will pull back up on you guys a little later. But in the meantime, have a good day. I will see you guys in different lives. I love you all, and I will see you guys later. Oh yes, the Latrus are out here acting a fool. Okay, I'm gonna watch it. Let me see. Maybe she is taking a break because YouTube has turned toxic, unfortunately, at the hands of Black women. I swear, yeah, it could just simply be that, and nothing is wrong, right? We just miss her. We're not gonna pour into something being wrong because you gotta be careful what you put into the atmosphere, right? Thank you guys. Well, I love you guys. Have an amazing day on purpose, and I'll see everybody later. Bye, Ron Squad. Bye, Dose Sisters. Love you guys. Love you. Bye bye. In broadcast. Okay.